Okay, let me get this out the way. Tekken 8 is a phenomenal game. And I don't want to take anything from it when it comes to the fighting. I love the game. I've been playing it for the past 2.5 days, and I am extremely impressed how the way this game plays. I didn't think they were going to be able to mimic or top what I was playing back in Tekken 5 or Tekken 7. I mean, even Tekken 6 is pretty good, but um I am thoroughly impressed with Tekken 8. And I highly recommend the game to anybody who wants to play a solid fighting game out of the gate. I mean, I know there are some games nowadays that are a little bit so as far as the fighting world. I think Street Fighter 6 did a pretty good job. Mortal Kombat 1 not so much. But I feel like this game, if you want a really solid 3D fighter, a very good 3D fighter, you need to pick this game up. I'm very impressed on how the way this game looks, the way the game plays, the controls, everything under that umbrella is absolutely amazing. I love it. I feel that Tekken dropped the ball on a couple things, which it's not necessarily indicative on the game itself. It's based on my personal preference. There's nothing wrong with the game mechanically or or anything of that nature. Tekken 8 basically followed what is going on in the fighting world as far as the online aspect, the competitive aspect, and the esport aspect. I think this is a game that's going to be played very much on those stages, and that's nowadays that's what you go for. That's what you go for if you want your game to be popular and sell well. And I think that's what Tekken 7 did a really good job of that as well. Tekken 7 turned out to be a worldwide phenomenon. With the way the game was set up, the way it was played, and the special characters that was in the game. Now with this game right here, I didn't see any special characters as of yet. Everything is pretty much on point as far as what the game is bringing on, or as far as characters. Most of the characters that you see are fan favorites. You do have some new characters or whatever the case may be. One character is missing that I noticed, but overall, it's something there for anybody who wants to get their hands into the game. Something's there for you. As far as the shortcomings that I have personally, and this is not, like I said, nothing to do with the game. First and foremost, on this topic, this game, if you want to play online, you have to, obviously have PlayStation Plus. Now, for me, that's a me problem because I didn't realize that the game was, for the most part, I forgot the game. The PlayStation Plus thing was a thing because I stopped using PlayStation Plus, and me not knowing that okay, you need PlayStation Plus to play the game online, and I'm just going to the online like, oh yeah, I forgot I got rid of my PlayStation Plus and I can't play online, so that's on me, and that's nothing indicative on the game, but it is a shortcoming because I remember a time where you could play games without being, tied to a monthly or a yearly subscription. And it just made me think like, I have Tekken 7 on PC. I might well go buy Tekken 8 on PC as well at some point because I mean I want to play online. You get some nice trophies or whatever playing online, and as far as I've seen, the online aspect is actually pretty decent so far. I haven't seen anybody really complain about it. The second thing, they don't have I think in Tekken 7 they have the Tekken treasure thing where you fight random CPUs, and it's like a ongoing battle where you continue to get fight money and you could play the CPU or whatever the case may be. And for the most part, that was really cool because I think this started back in Virtual Fighter 4 where you could play like this arcade simulator, like you're in the arcade and you get to fight against others. Now I will say this, I don't know if this mode, because I know people probably say this, I don't know if this mode is tied to that avatar thing that they have in Tekken 8. Maybe it is. I haven't tried it because that's really not my thing. I don't, maybe I need to get into it to experience it, but I haven't tried it. But I like that aspect when you play like an arcade style of game where players can constantly come in. It's like an online offline mode. Like it looks like an online game we're playing against you, but it's the CPU. To me, I find that very fun to play, and I have hours and hours of fun with that. And you can get different treasures, you can get different fight money for playing. You still get fight money when you play like the arcade mode or whatever the case may be, but that aspect when you just constantly fight over and over again without a a boss ending, that was pretty cool. Maybe I need to get into the avatar thing where you can set your avatar up and play that mode. Maybe they have it in there, but as of right now I haven't touched it. But nevertheless, I think that's one thing that they missed the ball on. I think that's something that they can actually, expound upon if it's not in that mode. So forgive me if it's there. You guys are correcting me. That's cool. But as far as the game itself, I think the game is absolutely phenomenal. I think the game is great, and I highly recommend it. I think if you want a good 3D fighter that's on the PlayStation 5, you probably played Dead or Alive 6 lately. That's on the PlayStation 4. You've probably played, any other game. But as far as the PlayStation 5, I don't see any other fighters that really intrigued me this much. I'm thoroughly impressed. I knew when I saw the trailer, I knew this is a game I was going to get. But nevertheless, we're going to be getting way much more into this game. I've been playing a lot with Nina Williams. And I'm playing with a couple other characters, and it's been pretty cool. But I'm definitely impressed with this game. I think a few things out of the way. Mostly is a me problem. It has nothing to do with the game itself, and I highly recommend it. So let me know what you guys think. Are you having fun with the game as well? What are you doing? Are you on the fence about it? Is it something that you want to uh play more of? Are you playing online? How does that feel? Because I may get back into PlayStation Plus for 1 month just to get online and just see, because I this really told me that, and this is a whole another thing. I'm gonna get up out of here. This really made me realize how much that PlayStation Plus really don't have that kind of value. It doesn't have the big value that we thought we did at one point. I mean, $139 a month, a year, to have this thing called PlayStation Plus, and they tie the online to it. It's it's almost borderline robbery. But that's a whole nother story for another day. But I'm gonna get up out of here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all let me know, like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.